Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to build a landing page, the section of landing page, the top section of landing page. Here you can see we have a header and the bottom part, the left hand side one's text section and the right hand side image. This is the design I took from the Pinterest. I have already created the component called Owly. We can style that header section. I have added a div, parent div. Inside that div add a header div, and I'm just adding that logo. Just set the src and set the path. You can see that header section, the left hand side image, and the center portion some menus, and the right side some button. So I have added a div, and inside that div added that menus. Start that menu, that's why those kind of thing. Just start that menu. On the right hand side there is a contact and sign up section. Sign up button and contact is also a menu. You can add that contact menu in an anchor tag and add a button. Button name is sign up. Just save and run. I can see everything is displayed one by one. This you can see the primary color of this design is that violet kind of color. I am just picking that color. Inside that CSS add a class called wrapper and set the primary color is a variable p color, and also that normal body color. Just pick that color and the color set to for that menu say a little bit of light color. So I have added one more variable called white, and inside that header just add a wrapper class for that parent class, the outer class, and we are going to style that header section. Margin set to 0 auto for the wrapper class, and max width set to 1200 pixel. For that logo add a width 100 pixel. You can increase the width a little bit. Now it's 100, and for that header added a class style code display, and the align item set to center, and the justify content set to space between. You can see the space between each Item, the left side logo, center menus and the right side button section. The font size set to 12 pixel. For that header, add a class called menu for the div, and inside that header add a menu class and style display flex and gap set to 30 pixel. If you like this video, please do subscribe and share to your friends and family, and hit the bell icon so we can get a notification when I upload the video. For that anchor tag, you can see the border top on the, so I have added copy that class, and inside that anchor tag, if it is active class, just set the border top 5 pixels solid primary color and add a class called active. If we changing the router, so we can, if it is a router active, we can just add a class active. Now there is no router, that's why I am directly putting that class active. For that anchor tag, padding set to 20 pixel. The left and the right side 0 pixel, and the top and bottom set to 20 pixel. 0 for all anchor tag. Because there is no border on other anchor tag, that's why some alignment issue. So border top set to that's it's a light curve border is there, so I'm just trying to add that border radius. Padding, I just need to increase it to 40 pixel for anchor tag. Also that bottom padding set to 0, only top padding set to 40. Just copy this code and paste it inside that anchor tag. 40, and the bottom also set to 0, and normal state border top set to 5 pixel solid transparent. And also increase the font size to 40. I don't have that proper assets, that's why I'm experimenting. If you have the proper assets, so you can easily set the font size and all. I just take this design reference from Pinterest, so I don't have that proper assets. Now we need to style the right hand side section. I have added a class called action. Inside that action, inside that button, display set to flex and the gap set to 40 pixel. Instead of that align item center, just set the align item flexion for that header class. Now we are going to style that button. The background color set to primary color, P color, and the color set to the bar of white. If you are adding this kind of variable thing, we can use wherever we want. And the border set to 1 pixel solid, that primary color, and the padding 10 pixel, 20 pixel. The border radius set to 25 pixel. It increase that 20 to 30 pixel for the left and right side. Text transform set to uppercase and copy this code and paste it inside that button in an action class. And align items into center. And we need to reduce that max width 1200 to 1150. 1130, we can reduce it to 1130 pixel. Just picking that color for an anchor tag and just that color to copy this style and paste it inside that header section. Now we are going to style that next section and a div, and I have added a class called content, and inside that content two div, the left and the right side image. You need to add an image. Just add that image path and set the volt and also width set to 100%. I think that path is not correct. Just save and run. Now you can see that image is displaying. For that content class, now we are going to style that content section. Add a dot content and set the display set to flex. And the width set to 50%. I'm not using any flex layout or something, just round style only I'm using. So I have added a class with 50 and set that class to the first div and also that second div. Now we are going to add that content. First section, first thing, new platform added inside IP tag, and your next section add inside that h1 tag, and bottom part there is one description, and below that description one button and also a play button. Just add that content. If you are enjoying that video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And also share it with your friends and family. Add that button, and that button name is called get started, and near to that button one play button is there. So for that content section padding, so top set to 40 pixel. For that button style, I am taking that button style and paste it outside that section, because that button primary button style is a common style, so I pick it from the header class and paste it outside that header. Now it will apply all the buttons. And the font size set to 13 pixel for the button. To reduce little bit, 13 to 12 pixel. Now just add a style margin 0 for that new platform tag, and the font color set to primary color, peak color, and the font size set to font weight set to 800, not 800, it's 700, 800, and copy the style and say that content class. Add a class called ptext and copy that class ptext and paste it. Add class ptext in that new platform paragraph text. Now we are going to style that h1 tag. Font size set to 68 pixel and margin set to 0. Top margin set to 10 and bottom set to 20. The left and right side 0, 0 and the font weight set to 900 and reduce little bit 62 and also line height set to 60 pixel. Line height also same as that font size. Just copy this code and add an H2 H1 tag and paste it inside that H1 all the styles. Next we need to style that description. For that margin of that H1 tag need to increase little bit to that bottom margin, increase 20 to 60 pixel. Now we are going to style the description with set to 50% and that margin bottom set to 20 pixel. Width set to 50 and the margin bottom set to 40 pixel. If you like this type of video, please don't forget to subscribe and add a class description and the width set to 40 and the margin border set to 40 and add a class description inside the description section. And that button we don't want to style anything, it's already added. For that content, align item set to center so the text and image will display vertically horizontal center. For that content class, add a style called align item center. For that wrapper class, we need to reduce that exhibit little bit. So 1050 pixel. Now just 1050 pixel. It's almost similar to that design. Thousand 50 pixel. And for that, content padding top and bottom set to 40 pixel, top set to 60 pixel and the bottom 40 pixel, the left and the right side 0. Instead of 40 we can set that 60 for top and bottom. If you enjoy UI content like this, please like, share it with your friends and family, and also don't forget to subscribe. For that, get started button near to one place play button is there, so I had barabar these two things in a div and added a class called flex, and gap set to 20 pixel. And add a class pointer and a cursor pointer set to that class. Instead of that right hand side image, we need to add that pointer class for the play button icon. I have added that pointer class for the right hand side, that banner image. Just remove that things and add a class pointer for that play button. Now we have almost done the styling. Font size set to 14 pixel for that paragraph description section. For the description, font size set to 14 pixel. Also increase that width 55%. For that active class, now we are adding in that border top. For that hover section also we need to add that border top, so I have added a border top for that hover. Now we need to little bit animation we need to add. Transition all set to 5 seconds for the tiger tag. We can see little bit of smooth animation for that active and hover state on the top menu, inside that menu section only. For that contact menu there is no pointer, so I have extended a class called a pointer. For the same thing we need to add that button also. If you like this video, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching.